Yeah. What's up, Cody? Let a few people get in here. How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, Unpaved? What's up, Dusty? Oh, it's Stacy. Just digging rocks out of my pockets from the arena. Dusty had to run to Walmart. Okay. Doing well. That's good. Trying to let a few people get in here. Let's see how many we got before we start talking about it. Y'all got any questions? Go on and ask right now. Can y'all hear me? That's a big question because I got air conditioner running right beside me. Uh huh. Thank you. Stacy, are you ready for school? I bet. I'm sure here in a few minutes the girls are gonna bust in. They've been at band practice. Unpaved Explorer, let me show you my newest one. I use a lot of these frogs like this. These are hot off the presses, 6 cents. Just started shipping them, I guess yesterday or day before. They are sold out already. That caught me in between payday. I couldn't order but one. Trying to see if y'all can see that. There we go. Need to hold it up higher. Getting critiqued, y'all, from two of them. That's a 6 cents Vega frog. That's been 18 months of waiting for. I don't know if it was worth it. We'll find out. I've got a mouse like that, kind of, sort of. That frog is nice, isn't it, Texas, really? You think they'll buy it at the spillway. I wish I'd have got the white one. But when I ordered that, they didn't have but two colors out, and that was the only one that wasn't sold out. Now everything they got sold out. While we're plugging stuff though, Mountain Dew, y'all hook me up. We'll try to tear it up then out there. What's going on, Katie? Well, we're getting a few people in here, or no people in here, or six people. Okay, there we go. Hey, Texas Real, and I will bet money that you can run Longview and get one at Solid Pond. Maybe next week sometime, but I bet they'll have them. From 6 cents, Stacy. 6 cents fishing. That's where I get all just about everything I use. Not everything, but just about everything. Let's start talking about what's been killing them for me this summer. Not the last 2 days. Last 2 days have been tough, but I fished different spots. What's going on, Johnny Quest? Y'all seen the thumbnail. When I start, it's all it is a wacky rig. I got all my props sitting over here, but that still don't mean it's gonna be smooth. What's up, Brandon? Brandon, you missed a sick frog. I use these shaky head worms, Divine Shaky Head from 6 cents. Y'all get tired of hearing that ever in my videos? I'll never get tired of saying it because all their products work. I'm gonna lose everything in my junk pile over here. I start out with one of these right here. Yeah, I can go catch big fish all week long and Rob show up and we can't catch a fish. I don't know what it is, but this week I hadn't been able to catch a fish, so his curse may have finally got on me, Johnny. I figured he would be in here. This is the kicker. This is what changed the wacky rig. I started using these 1/0, and I'm not a big Gamakatsu fan, but I couldn't find owners that were weedless this small. I like owners. They're actually a size 1, I think, and not a 1/0. I find the middle of that worm. Hook that in. Take one of these nail weights from Lunker City and just push in the end and break it. Push it in about halfway and break it off. And you're ready to catch fish. Trying to catch up. Yeah, Texas Reeling. It's a. You want the package or the hook itself? The hook itself is a weedless split drop shot hook's what they call it. But I use it the wacky hook, wacky rig. Try and get that in there close. See if y'all can see it. You can run that through the grass. I was amazed. You know, I used to do all my wackies with like 2/0 hooks, 3/0 hooks, and you get caught up in the grass and never, ever get anything caught. But with that, it works. Okay, Unpaved Explorer. I do use the bands when I have them, but I lose shit, so I don't. I can't never keep up with the tool or the bands. Thank you, Katie. That's the rig that's been killing them. Now, I've got another Datewater rig when it's hot that I like. If y'all been here for a while, y'all seen me catch a bunch of fish on it. A bunch. Last summer, I tore them up. To the point where I'm just about out of the worms. And I don't know if they ran any of this color this year. I can't find them. But you Take that right there from 6 cents. It's her shaky head. And these Magnum Craws from Smash Tech. Now that's the best color I've used. Now that real big bass I caught earlier in the summer, I caught on a June bug Magnum crawler rigged up like that. But that red shad, out deep, or one from 6 cents, it's called Melon Dawn, out deep, has been the key. Can't believe we're keeping 12 people in here. What do y'all think about that? But that right there, out deep's been working too. The only problem I have with fishing in a kayak out deep is I don't have my electronics hooked up. So I don't do it that often. But if I look over and see fish acting stupid, I gotta go try it. These Magnum Craws are pretty close to 10 inch. I think they're 9. No, they're 8 1/4. They're not quite 10, and these are 7. And I'll use them for the wacky and for the shaky head. But that purplish color, out deep in East Texas, I know you're not here unpaved, but that's the color to go to. Don't tell nobody, that's kind of a secret. That and those. I don't know, let me see what size these are. They're 3/8 ounce. I don't think these aren't the big ones. They make a bigger size. And that's the ones I actually use, but those were handy. How about that? Any questions y'all got? I'm trying to catch up. Write it down, Eddie. You know I tell you, brother. You got that boat. You got life easy. You can go fish that deep water like that. But good luck on finding the Magnum Craws that color. You make an order them from Tackle Warehouse. Well, the big ones I use are 7/0 hooks. I think they're, I can't even look because I got you on the phone and the computer. But just look up 6 cents Divine Shaky Heads, the big one. That's what I use out deep. Go out there and get up above, on a hump or something above the thermocline. I'm reading other messages from other social media. Bobby, why don't you get in here and talk to Eddie? We on here right now. He just said he's seen your video and wants to go to the Spillway this weekend. But yeah, Johnny, I know the ones that I normally use. I bought some smaller ones. I think these are the smaller ones, or 7/0. I think them are 4/0. You're right, probably. Thought they had on the package exactly the size hook, but if they do, I'm blind and can't see it. I think everybody knows I'm blind by now. But what's everybody else doing this weekend? What's up, Dusty? Let me show you a sick new frog. And I'll give you a rundown on what we've been doing, talking about. That way you ain't gotta rewatch this. That right there this summer has been what I've been killing them on. That's a 6 cents Divine Shaky Worm with a #1 Gamakatsu weedless hook and some Lunker City nail weights. All the big fish y'all seen the last 2 weeks in videos, that's what they came on. What's up, Bobby? Yeah, me and Eddie we're trying to get together and go out there. No, yours is not wacky rig. Don't tell anybody that, Bobby. Yours is drop shot. Yes. See, Eddie knows you're the drop shot man. Hey, I hate the wacky worm. This fish is way too slow for me. You know how I like to fish. You fished with me. I'm all about power fishing. That's been the ticket for the last couple of weeks. Since I figured out them weightless hooks, yeah, that's money. Early in the morning up in that grass, that's money. Well, Johnny, I'll sell all my equipment before I throw a drop shot. It'll never happen, but I'll do that. Yeah, you got them drop shot baits from Missile. I seen them. If I drop shot, I'd have some, but I don't, so I won't. Catch a bunch, Brandon? You said nothing big, but did you get a cooler full? That's the most important thing. Any other color? Yes, sir. Show you the rest of it. If I'm fishing out deep, I use these Divine shaky heads. This is all about as finesse as I get. And I use those Divine shaky head worms and a Melon Dawn. And that's as finessey as I get. Bobby and Texas Reeling, they both fish with me enough to know I don't do finesse. But on them Divine shaky heads too, I like these Magnum Crawler Smash Tech worms. They're locally made. They're made in Pittsburgh. That's about 20 miles from me. Game warden over there makes them. But he sells them all over the world. You can order them from Tackle Warehouse or from his website. Oh, it's a must here right now, Johnny. I'm missing fish because I won't do it. I just can't. If I had electronics, I'd probably do it. But okay, generally, Dusty, when I first put them on, that's the one thing I didn't bring in the house. I dip them right then, and I'm done. Now, like these that I'm fishing out deep, I won't dip these at all. I won't put any dip on them. These right here, they have absolutely no salt in them, so when they sink, they stand up and do their thing. And you can ask Bobby, when they're on that bite, they can't not do it. When they see it, they're on it. Last summer, before they closed down Lake Monticello, me and Bobby had a banger day out there. Well, I might spit on them every once in a while, Okie Rob. And if you're going to do that, it's got to be Stoker's Long Cut Wintergreen. It'll also help you catch coyotes and bobcats. Yeah, there you go, the big perm. I'm out of my favorite color. I got 3 left. And I hadn't been able to find any. I guess I need to order some. Oh, so 4-pound line and bass fishing just don't go together. And do you see the fish I catch? The dinks would break me off the way I fish with 4-pound line. And I would drop shot if we had like boulders to fish and big ledges. We don't have that in East Texas. You can fish around bridges and do good with it. And I will just wacky rig like a Senko just to see if I got any in here. Like this Clout by 6 cents. Package ain't never been opened. I'll wacky rig that, not put any weight on it, and throw it up my grass. Earlier in the year it works a lot better. Yes, I do now. Forever I didn't, Dusty, but yeah. And what I use is a 5-pound pink barbell from Walmart. And Bobby's the one turned me on that. He uses a 10-pound. I've got a 5-pound pink one, and it holds my kayak unless the wind is just over 10 miles an hour. By then, I'm looking to go home. I like P-line. Hell, right now you can't find any line. You're using what you can find unless you're ordering it. Bobby, you use 10-pound braid, really? What's up, Addicted to Fishing? We're just in here talking about what's working right now. And I showing off my new frog. I know you've seen it on Instagram. Yeah, well, even the Copper Top up there, they don't have much line to choose from. I bought some up there, not the last time I was there, but the time before. What's up, Eddie? You running late? You done missed all the tips. Eddie's a real finesse fisherman. He might know a few secrets I don't know. Oh, I like Copper Top being up there. I do. Because if I'm out of something, they're going to have something similar. And hey, Bobby, check this out. I'm running low on these. I was in Walmart in Mount Pleasant the other day. And they're not these, but they got nail weights up there for 88 cents a pack. I tell you what I'm going to do, Texas Reeling. If my order goes through, if they're not totally out, and I can get to 2,000 subs here, 2,000 on TikTok, and 2,000 on Instagram, I'm going to do a giveaway, and you can bet one of them frogs will be in there. What's going on, D-A? Yeah, outdoors. I'll get it here in a minute. Well, we got people piling in here tonight. What's up? 23KC. Any questions y'all got to ask them? I'm here to answer them. If I can't, I bet Eddie or Bobby can answer them. They both pretty swift at fishing, and Eddie Jr. there, Texas Reeling. Texas Reeling has been crushing them. If y'all are not watching his videos, y'all are walking backwards. Yeah, I'm going to go by there and sign up for it Saturday morning. Johnny Quest, yeah, I'm about, probably 60 miles from Lake Fork, but why go up there and fish that pressured thing when I can fish this water around me? We got an audience, a live audience today. Biggest largemouth I've ever caught, about 11.2. What's your PB? The frog I showed, it's a Vega frog by 6 cents. Well, I do live in East Texas, and regardless what everybody else believes in the world, that's probably the best place to catch a 10+ pound fish. Hey, you're probably running late, Gordon. They are selling out quick. You better get over there right now. Yeah, the biggest I've got on video, John, is a 9.2. That 11, that's probably 12 years ago, 14 years ago. Hey, they're sick now. It's gonna have to have a little modification, trim it up a little bit, and I'll take these hooks and bend them out. I take my pliers in right here and hook on them, and just touch them out just a little bit. You won't miss no fish like that. No, I don't, Dusty. I've thought about it, but what I will do is like your Lake Fork guy will put out a seasonal package. I generally buy his if I don't have everything in it already. It suits me over here in East Texas. It may not work as well for you over there, but it does over here. Am I not in frame? What am I doing? I need a director. I've never fished Whitney. That's too far off for me to drive. I fished everything on the east part of Texas all the way just about to the coast. At least once. Except for Nacogdoches. I had never been there. I got to get there. Brandon, I fished a bunch of them early out at Welch, but I didn't ever hook up. I had a bunch of misses. But no, it's kind of hot for it. When it starts cooling off, I'll start using some again. Oh, okay. See if I can get in frame and show you what I was talking about. I take these hooks right here, right there, take a pair of pliers, just bend them out just a little bit. That way when they bite it, they're hooked. Hey, Bob Sandlin's nice. It's not my favorite lake, but I catch fish every time I go up there. That's like 25 miles from me. But if you could live on Bob Sandlin, that's one of the nicest lakes in East Texas to live on. You got to be in a higher income bracket than I am. The reason y'all see me fish Lone Star so much, that's where I grew up. That's where I learned how to fish. Where's that at on the lake, Bobby? Well, you've been fishing in my neighborhood then. Maud's about 15 miles from me. Maybe 20. 20, yeah, closer to 25. Not far up 67. You ain't got in to make you another one of them crankbaits? Across from the state park? Okay, I know what you're talking about. Did you get the black and blue and the white? I think those are the only ones left. You gonna fish Saturday, Bobby? Okay, so you grew up around here at least during the summer, huh? Okie Rob, last time I was out there, you could see where some of it was dying. I have not been back. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Well, that's all in my neck of the woods. Every lake I fished was close to that. I mean, I hear good things about Palestine and everything, but there's too many stumps up there for a boat. It wouldn't be bad in a kayak. Yeah, I fish Wright Patman. I generally catfish up there, which I know y'all never see that on videos because I don't hardly catfish very often. Yeah, I fish for Addicted. You can go look at some. I've got some videos where we caught blue cats over 40 pounds. I go do that about once a year, right as it's starting to warm up. I always lie about what lake I'm on because I go with my cousin and it's on his spots, but it isn't hard to figure out if you know East Texas. Yes, I fished Martin Creek a bunch. Lake Lavon. I've heard good and bad about Lavon. I've never been on it. I don't know where Fat Rob's at tonight. I think he fished it quite a bit. I think that's right up in his neck of the woods. Yeah, there's some big fish on Martin Creek. Yes, Unpaved Explorer. Actually, the 11.2 came off of a lizard, a Carolina rigged lizard. If they don't make any more, that hurts my feelings because I'm out of them. I had that 11.2 came off, and I can remember it like it was yesterday. A green pumpkin with a chartreuse tail, air lizard. You gotta be old school to know about some air lizard. I even broke out a lizard this spring when the bite was getting slow and caught a few. Eddie, nobody will talk about Gilmer, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. On the internet, Gilmer's a no-no, like to talk about. I personally, last time I went up there wasn't enough grass for me to make another trip up there. Everybody likes to think they keep Gilmer secret, but I fished it 4 or 5 times in my life and never really been impressed. If Texas Reeling's still on here, he gonna get mad about y'all talking about Martin Creek too. That's one of his go-tos when it's cold. And Bobby, I went out to Welch yesterday. Oh my God, that water is scalding. I'm talking about melt your kayak scalding. Texas Reeling, last time I was at Gilmer, we fished every square inch of that lake and zeroed. We were in a boat every square inch and zeroed. Seen a few bass, but we caught them. We were up at a bad time. They were in between on. Some were still on the beds. Some were getting off. I don't even know where Lake Platte Claiborne is. That's probably too far off from me. Well, a guy that I'd met at Lake the Pines, Bobby said he'd been tearing them up out there in the evening time. I said, all right, well, I can't, it's hard for me going in the afternoons. I got too much going on. So I went out there yesterday morning with him. I said, where are we going to? He said, up towards the north end, the first point on the north end. Well, it went right to everybody's spot up there on the north end, the community hole up there. I ain't never been so mad in my life. I get up there and paddle all that way, and we caught one fish. Now, I had a couple bites, but they just wasn't hitting hard. I would rather throw a jitterbug than a whopper plopper. Not a whopper plopper fan. I bought a couple when everybody had to have them, and I actually gave one of them away the other day. I've heard Joe Pool is good. I want to go fish it. I want to go out west and fish a couple of them lakes out west. Hey, a brokeback jitterbug's the best topwater bait ever made, Johnny Quest. My first over 5 pound fish, that's what it came off of. Now I was a little bit kid. I've got a graph for my kayak, I just gotta get it put on. Eddie gave it to me. I don't know if Eddie's still in here, but Eddie gave it to me. Yeah, old black brokeback jitterbug, I've caught a many a fish. When them fish start schooling, whoo-wee. I still ain't got that graph put on, Eddie. Me and Buckner was gonna do it, and then he kind of flaked on me, and I hadn't done it. Message me later, Bobby. But yeah, they're on. One of them. I fish buzz baits every once in a while. Not my favorite way to fish. Y'all watch my videos. Y'all know what I throw. I throw a lipless, a chatterbait, and a paddle tail swim bait. That paddle tail swim bait, until it got hot, was my big bait. And the frog. You're right. I hadn't did as good on them this year. Texas been kind of slow. I actually hadn't caught but one good frogfish all year. I hate them whopper ploppers. Y'all can have them. I'm not impressed. It's kind of a, I don't know, just not my style. Well, I mean, I don't know. The fish hadn't been up shallow on Lone Star. You can't never, I always catch my frogfish by watching them chase bluegill, cast up there and catch them. Well, I ain't seen them doing that this year. Well, come on, Johnny. We're ready. I can't believe Rob ain't in here tonight. He must be on a hot date or something. Either that or he's mad at me because I told him I couldn't fish Saturday. I got things to do. Bring your kayak, Johnny. Bobby's a big kayak fisherman too. Don't tell him, but he's pretty good at finesse fishing. He will piss me off doing that. Well, last summer, every time I went, I'd catch at least one or two frogfish early. It's been tough. Yeah, it's going to be that here too. It's supposed to start cooling off, trending cooler towards Sunday and Monday, but you can bet if you catch me fishing on a triple digit day, it's still going to be dark when I'm putting the kayak in the water. And you ain't going to be seeing much of that sun when I'm taking it out. We're going to have to get Dusty over here to fish some in East Texas too. We also gonna have to get Dusty a channel or his own where we don't think it's his wife on here. It's been so slow here lately, Bobby. I haven't been getting off the water till about 11:30, and I'm burned up from it. Y'all, yeah. Hey, Dusty, if you got an email account, there ain't nothing to it. And a phone. I'm the least technological person you know, and I put videos up and edit them somewhat. In Texas, you can be on the water, you gotta have a light after dark or early in the morning. Hey, there ain't no dumb questions. My daddy taught me that 100 years ago. Well, we've been going about 45 minutes. Y'all got any more questions? Ask them. If not, we finna wrap it up. 'Cause I gotta get up early in the morning, go take Spice to the doctor. Eddie, have you ever went fishing again? Bobby, you know I'm not going night fishing. Alright, y'all have a good one. Glad everybody stopped by. We'll try to do this again next Thursday night. Eddie, get out and go fishing. Got that brand new boat. $1,500 one. Get out and go fishing. Have a good one, Texas Real. I appreciate everybody coming by. And I'll see y'all later.